Hi, I'm Doug Keck, and this is an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Just had the great pleasure of speaking with author Stephen Auth about his latest work, Visions of the Divine, an artistic journey into the mystery of the Eucharist, published by Sophia, available through our EWTN Religious Catalog, of course, EWTNRC.com, for all things Catholic. So tell us, Visions of the Divine, what's it about, and what's the tie-in with the Mass?
It's about the Mass. It's an attempt to bring the art of the Mass, which the Church for hundreds of years used to help Catholics enter into the mystery of the Eucharist itself. I mean, to catechize for sure, but more to lift up the soul, which art touches the soul in a way that almost nothing else does, other than, of course, the Eucharist itself. And the Visions of the Divine is a kind of pilgrimage around the world to the museums where the art has ended up, and to bring it back into the Mass, to help us enter into the mystery of the Eucharist.
How did you see the connection between the Mass and great art?
It took a while, Doug, because I used to think of arts in a separate box from the faith.
Right.
And part of the journey was the pilgrimage to the museum, where we began to see art as a search for God. But we saw also in pilgrimage that at moments when man seemed to find God or came closest to it, it was often liturgical art. And then we start to think more about how does that art, where did that come from? And it was like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. But as we put the pieces together, we began to realize the answer is the Mass itself. So then we said, let's go backwards and find the art of the Mass and bring it back into the jigsaw puzzle. And then, you know, we just put the pieces together.
Do you think this is also the kind of book, besides, you know, wonderful Catholics, let's see, who watch EWTN and love Mother Angelica, but maybe for their friends or other members of the family who maybe their faith perspective maybe isn't as sharp, but have a love of art?
Yeah, because art appeals to everybody, you know, and fallen away Catholics, Sunday Catholics that don't fully understand the Mass. This is a way for them to enter into the Mass more fully and learn more about it. I'm hopeful even that maybe Protestants, some
I was going to say, who, you know...
Yeah, kind of got pulled away.
Right, as you say in the book, right?
Yeah, from the Mass, and, you know, they don't even understand our faith that much anymore. They've been told stories about it, but they could be pulled in by the art, and when they see, gee, the structure here is the same as our service. It's just that we're missing, we have a big hole in the middle of our service. We don't have the Eucharist.
Right. And in many cases, we don't have the beauty of all of this great art over the centuries. Thank you very much, Stephen Auth. His book, Visions of the Divine, an artistic journey into the mystery of the Eucharist, again, available through our catalog. Look for the entire interview we did, coming soon on the network, but it's available right away on our YouTube channel and on our on-demand platform. I'm Doug Keck. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on Bookmark Brief.